So here is half the flock and the guineas and some roosters enjoying their nighttime treat of scratch. So just wanted to do a quick little update. I haven't been on here in a long time to show you what's been going on. So here's my thistle, or my stinging nettle. So excited to have that. But here's a little garden area I started on this side of the greenhouse that I'd made. It gets a shade, so the kale's doing really good, and the cabbage is doing good. The beans and the squash are looking good. The corn's coming in. And then this is my water container, storage container that I got for to collect the rainwater. And so it's probably about a fourth full, which is a-okay by me. These are potato bags, so my potatoes are just maturing now. And this is my other rainwater collection. This one is almost half full. So we had a few rainstorms come through. We were under a tornado watch the other night, so got a little bit of rain. But I was able to get out today and mow most of the area that I like to keep trimmed for the summer. All that higher grass. There's a lot of marsh behind my property. There's a big marsh pond over there, and there's a big marsh pond over there, and real uneven, super wet, so there's no point in me mowing it because there's no reason. I don't need to go over there. So it's all fenced off, but I don't typically mow over there. I was going to try to keep it a little shorter, but my mower, the blade broke, and the the mower deck belt broke. So it was off getting repaired, and by the time I got it back, the grass was so high that I couldn't really get to it. But that's okay, because like I said, it's mostly marsh and wetland kind of area, so there's really nothing I'm going to do for it. But this is the Back to Eden garden area. Definitely have some weeds, but nothing like last year. Last year, weeds overran my garden after the first few rains, and I never really recovered. I probably canned six pints of tomatoes and maybe 2 pints of beans. It was awful. But this year I'm more hopeful. So I've got some peppers, I've got tomatoes. I've been weeding when I go in there. This is kohlrabi. That's doing really good. I'm excited. Some kale, some zucchini, some pumpkin. So I have it kind of all just like a hodgepodge of stuff right now. Some of the soil is good. Some of there's not enough soil. When I was trying to start this Back to Eden garden last fall, I had to buy all the bags of soil, buy all the bags of wood chips. I think I got 20 of each, and the town that I go to buy all this is over 30 minutes away, so it just wasn't cost effective for me to be making tons of trips. So I did what I could with what I had. I ended up buying a wood chipper this spring. So I've been cleaning up some of the property of fallen branches and trying to clean up back there behind the barn. All that's my property, and there's tons of down trees and limbs and stuff. So I go back there and I dig it out, and I chip it, and then I put it on the top here. I found the guy that works at the feed store that I buy my chicken feed from. He is going to sell me some manure, so I'm excited about that. So I'll be able to get a really good layer of manure on top of cardboard. Because what I'll do is I expanded this area just a few days ago. So my plan is come fall is open all that, probably come out to about here. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 feet. And just have it come all the way across. So expanded about another 5 feet out and all the way down to the end over there. Spread a nice thick layer of manure. Put some wood chips, put some chicken manure with straw, let that all, get snowed on, break down all winter. And then I should have great planting for next spring. So, and my garlic did really good. I planted more bulbs, but I think I didn't know how deep to go. I think I went too deep with a lot of them. So, so I'm probably going to get maybe a dozen plus bulbs, which, you know what, first time ever growing it, I really didn't know what I was doing. I just read something and knew I planted it in the fall to harvest in the late summer. And so, live and learn. I'm not a huge garlic eater, so I'll be good with what I have. And but I'm excited because I got some bulbs, and I'll be planting a much bigger area this coming fall. I'm hoping to plant maybe 50 bulbs, and we'll see what I can get. I'm going to build kind of a raised bed for them just to see how that does, because I watched a video today and a guy did that, and he had like 100 bulbs. So that's kind of exciting. And then these are some grape plants I bought that I'm going to build a trellis for. And hopefully they'll take off. They're zoned for me. They're zoned 4. I'm in zone 4. So that's kind of exciting. And then here's my beloved barn. So this wall, there was a electrical fire, I think, electrical, I'm guessing, before I bought it. So there's no electricity out here. So someday my goal is to redo this wall. There's the electrical box. Looks like there was a short. It shot up and burned the roof line, the boards there and down. So I really need to get this that area reinforced or replaced. And then over here in the corner area, I'd like to build some goat housing, because I want to get some goats. That was a mattress that was left here. I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of it. So, but yeah, so I'm hoping to get goats for there. I'd like to get a couple of milking dwarf goats. Not this summer. I've got too much going on. The meat birds come tomorrow. So I have 40 of those babies in the house, and then they'll move out here to this temporary housing area there. Just letting it air out, and then my little coop over there. So busy times coming. So once they get big enough, I'll let them go out of that area, and then they'll free range until they go to the butcher at 10. Typically, last year what I did is I did 10, 11, and 12 weeks, and it was perfect. I had an average of about 5.8 pounds per bird. I still have several birds left from last year, and I had 20, I bought 35, I sold 13, so I ended up with 22, and I still have some left. So they've lasted me a long time. It was a great investment. I haven't had to buy meat since, meat in the grocery store I haven't bought in over 2 years. I've been fortunate to find cattle farmers. So I bought, this year was my 3rd year, or last fall was my 3rd year buying meat from a local farmer. And I haven't bought meat in a store in over 3 years. So if you can do that, I suggest it. It's a lot of money up front, $400 or $500, but I have meat for an entire year. I get lots of cuts. It's a local farmer. I'm helping support the farmers. It's grass fed. They don't use hormones. They don't use